Hello everyone. Today we are covering types of research, and in the earlier videos we already discussed the applied and fundamental research. Today we are going to discuss qualitative and quantitative research. Okay, let's see what is qualitative research. It is concerned with qualitative phenomenon. That is a phenomena relating to quality and kind. That is it concerned with understanding human behavior from the informant's perspective. That is understanding human behavior from human perspective. The objective of conducting qualitative research is to explore and discover ideas. That is, the research type is exploratory. What is exploratory? That is to understand and explore data. It provides insights and understanding of the problem at hand. That is insights on human behavior. That is what you mean by exploratory. Then it relies on unstructured and non-numerical data, and it aims at discovering the underlying motives and desires. That is, to discover the way people think and feel. That is, it may be feelings, attitude, opinions and thoughts of human beings. That it is subjective in nature. Next point is, it is interpretive and naturalistic approach to its subject matter. That is, study things in their natural settings. The goals of qualitative research is exploration, description and interpretation. The techniques which can be used for this type of research are word association test, sentence completion test, story completion test and other projective techniques. And when we analyze the philosophical root of this qualitative research, we can relate this research to school of constructivism and school of interpretivism. Okay, what is constructivism? Let me explain. This Piaget is recognized as the father of constructivism. It is basically a theory based on observations and scientific study about how people learn. It says that people construct their own understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and reflecting on these experiences. It recognizes the learner's understanding and knowledge based on their own experience prior to entering school. And what is interpretivism? It's a research philosophy, and it is based on the ideas of German philosopher Edmund Husserl in the early 20th century, who believed that human experience is the source of all knowledge. Interpretivism says individuals are intricate and complex, and different people experience and understand the same objective reality in different ways. They prefer qualitative methods. That is, these interpretivist researchers, they prefer qualitative methods which allows the close interactions with the respondents. That's why we can use the focus group method, direct personal interview, depth interviews, photoethnography for conducting qualitative research. What is focus group? It is an interview or discussion is carried out by an expert moderator with a small group of respondents. And what is depth interview? It's a direct personal interview conducted with a small group of respondents to gain insight of the problem at hand. And what is photoethnography? That is, researcher can click pictures of behavior, attitude and emotions of individual in different situations. Okay, hope you understand the concept of qualitative research. Let me say an example. That is, we are interested in investigating the reasons for human behavior. Right? That is, why people think or do certain things. Motivation research is an example for qualitative research, that it aims at discovering the underlying motives and desire for using a particular product. Or we can give another example, that is attitude or opinion research. These are some type of qualitative research. Okay, let's look at quantitative research. What is quantitative? That it is based on the measurement of quantity or amount. It is applicable to phenomena that can be expressed in terms of quantity or amount. The second point is, it is a systematic empirical investigation of observable phenomena through statistical, mathematical and computational technique. Here the objective of the quantitative research is to quantify or examining the frequency or magnitude, that is how much, how many, how frequently, that aspects. And third point is its objective is to develop and employ mathematical models, theories and hypotheses pertaining to phenomena. That is, this type of research tries to establish cause and effect relationship between variables with the help of statistical methods. So simply we can say quantitative research deals with data that are numerical or that can be converted into numbers, or we can say that it is an empirical research used to generate measurable data by employing statistical and logical techniques. And of course we can say that it is a conclusive type of research, that it tests specific hypothesis and examines relationship, and it is not subjective, it is objective. The philosophical root of the quantitative research is positivism. What is positivism? Positivism is one of the basic approach to research methods in sociology. It is the scientific study of the social world, that its goal is to formulate abstract universal laws on the operative dynamics of the social universe. That is, it is based on the view that whatever exists can be verified through experiment observations and mathematical and logical proof. Everything else is non-existent. They believe in objective truth. That is, they deny the influence of things like theoretical and cultural biases that get in the way of science. Under positivism, they prefer quantitative methods such as social surveys, structured questionnaires, and official statistics because they have good reliability and representativeness. So, the objective of conducting quantitative research is to develop and employ mathematical models, theories, and hypotheses pertaining to natural phenomena, or simply we can say that the objective of conducting quantitative research is to predict, to control, to confirm or to test the hypothesis pertaining to natural phenomena. So hope you clearly understood the concept of both qualitative and quantitative research. Okay, that's all for this video, and in the next video we would be discussing on the another two types of research, that is empirical and conceptual. And thank you for watching the video.